Welcome to Late Night Chat with JT and Niko, episode 33.
Bingo.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of Late Night Chat with JT and Niko. I'm your host, Niko.
And I'm JT.
And thank you to all the YouTube watchers, the SoundCloud podcast listeners. Thank you to everybody who supports this show week to week, puts the word out there, tells their friends, comes back constantly to watch our stupid bullshit. I hope you guys have been liking the teasers I've been putting out with all the stupid shit we've been talking on those.
There's going to be some great ones to come.
And you know what? Flat out, a little peek behind the curtain here. I'll tell you straight up, we put a lot of the more outrageous things on those teasers to get you guys to tune in and actually watch the full show. Because if you listen to the last show, we actually talked about a lot of serious topics and fucking
weird.
Yeah, like it was a lot of touchy things that we discussed.
Trust
right?
me, when you had to go through it and try to pick out how you're going to describe the show notes, you had to really be a little careful on how he described them. They cut them down a little bit this time, everybody. It all fit on one page. I got an actual compliment. I have it on text. I should show it to you guys. Because Niko here actually commented on it, saying that, you know what, it was a good job this time. I don't think he had to edit it down, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, Jay did a great job on the show notes.
Except that, unfortunately, he has to do an unfortunate job with his clothing this week. But we'll talk about that later.
Represent. But we've been very rude so far. Excuse us. We have a special guest in the studio with us today, everybody. We took
our long trip with me.
Lord Stanley. No, the Lambeau Cup made an appearance. Came with JT down today to join us on the show.
Look at that.
And we'll be getting into all the hot topics about the Cup and the upcoming NHL season and having some surprise guests call in very shortly.
See, if it was live, he could see this right now. And he can see that I'm mocking him, and we're going to have a little bit of a discussion, or whoever.
The live YouTube is something that we could pull off eventually if we wanted to. We'll have to talk about that behind closed doors. Yeah.
But weird. I'm getting scared now, guys. You don't know where his hand is now that the table's up.
I said to Jay, I'm like, listen, we got to put the table in a different position. You're like fidgeting with yourself over there on the other end. People don't need to see what you're up to over there.
And they like
he was overexposed.
Profile. See, guys, which profile? This one, the shiny profile, the regular profile, or the right profile?
Anyways, as Jay gets off watching himself on the screen here for you YouTubers, I did want to quickly just get into some things before we did have those call-ins. I didn't want to talk about ourselves too long.
I have to just call you out on something because,
Oh, all right,
we've been putting out, it was supposed to be a content thing, our Instagram page, and I think you're starting to slack a little bit in the content. All right. I just want to put it out there that me and Christine are doing a great job of posting stuff for everybody out there. But you know what? Niko's been slacking. But I'll let him slide this week because he's a little busy, and I understand. Okay? But other than that, I'll catch up with you on that one.
I'm slacking. Who puts the teasers together for the YouTube channel?
Exactly. That's what happens when you fuck with me. Make it look like I'm messed up in the teasers. Hey, don't worry. We'll get to more ball handling soon.
Oh, listen, I agree. There, in a sense, you've definitely been a little bit of a Hollywood whore over here with this Instagram account.
I don't know what it is, man.
Guys, if you haven't been following the Late Night Chat Network Instagram account, do yourselves a favor and go on there because Jay's been on a roll posting some funny ass shit.
It's weird.
I'm enjoying it. I know a lot of other people are enjoying it. I get messages about the shit that Jay's been up to.
I know he does because nobody really messages me, but and then all of a sudden you start talking about it because I tag everybody.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, it's just, for some reason, I've come out of this shell, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty cool,
creatively, though. That's what I mean. It's positive vibes, man. You're putting it out there in the world. You're having a good time, and some serious shit went down, which we're going to get into very shortly.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much of this YouTube stuff I was going to actually like, and being on film.
Same.
Maybe I should have.
I'm a little self-conscious on myself still about it. I mean, I'm still kind of getting used to it.
I'm getting too old to give a shit anymore. That's the problem. I couldn't care less what anybody thinks about me. You think I got a big head? You think I'm bald? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm sitting here with Niko, not you.
There you go. And we're having a great time. And speaking of...
That's throwing you off just a tad, eh?
Yeah. Barrel into the insulting me at the start of the show. That's the JT style.
And then I ended it off with a compliment. You've seen that, guys. You seen it. I ended it off
We've
with a
all
compliment.
we've all heard JT attack people right off the bat on this podcast, folks.
Don't worry, it's coming.
I did quickly want to mention though, I came to the realization the other day that as
crazy?
of November 2nd, we'll be actually, yeah, I came to that realization a long time ago, Jay.
It's all good.
We're going to be celebrating our year anniversary of doing this show on November 2nd. As of November 2nd was the first day we actually put out our episode 0 of Late Night Chat, which you can still find on the network, but I wouldn't suggest listening to it because it's our poorest work for sure, because we didn't really know what the show was at that time. It actually changed after that first show.
It was actually, you know what, it was interesting because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Right.
Well, you did. I had no clue.
Well, no, not necessarily. I knew what I was doing in terms of putting a podcast together,
And
but
how to
I didn't know
talk
what
on
the
it and
show.
stuff like that.
I didn't know what the show was going to be. But
No.
and I also
But we didn't have really a plan.
But we didn't even have
Yeah.
our back and forth down either at that point.
time, yeah,
That's
that
what I
time.
mean. Like that's why even like I had to push you to talk, and then at times once you did get talking, I had to kind of scale back a little bit of my talking.
Yep.
We didn't really have like a back and forth kind of.
You know, it's harder. It's not easy to get used to that, right? It's
Right.
easier. It's good, like when we're sitting next to each other. Phone calls are a little harder when we got with people.
Right.
You know, certain things like that. I don't know if we ever tried it one time. Like if I'm at home and he's at home on our computers, if we could do it that way, who the hell knows, right? We'll see. But
I kind of just wanted to give ourselves a pat on the back for that, because when I realized that it was almost at a year at this point as of November 2nd when we
Yeah,
first
man.
posted our first
Wow.
episode. I mean, we almost have been basically putting out weekly content from the get-go, minus missing a couple weeks after that first test episode we tried out, and then also one for launching the YouTube. We've been consistent. And,
yeah, I know it says only episode 32, but it's because of all those weird ones in the beginning that we had, right?
Yeah.
Those part 1, part 2
Right.
such style things, right?
And then also,
So-
not only that, it's like I'm just happy that we are keeping things interesting still by starting the YouTube, by doing more content on the Instagram.
Yeah,
like
keeping people
a year into this, I can see myself doing another year of this at this point before maybe kind
I didn't
of
even realize
shutting
a
it down.
year. That's
right?
a whole year. That's like I didn't think it was. Honestly, I didn't know if we were gonna end up doing it for that long so far, right? And to be a year into it, we were making a big deal about 25 episodes or whatever it
Right.
was. Yeah, and now all of a sudden it's a year into it. and it's
Almost,
like,
2 months shy, but
well,
still, we're there.
You
basically,
get what I mean? It's
yeah.
almost a year into it, and it's like, wow, I don't do many things for that long of a period of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
You know. And now with this YouTube thing, I'm loving it because I can see myself.
Also, wanted to give a quick shout out to Jay. He celebrated his birthday on Monday.
Oh yes. I wanted to thank everybody too for all those charity donations. That was really nice of everybody
Yes,
to help
Mikey
out
Pauls.
the epilepsy.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah,
Thank you for
never
that.
met you, but you seem like a great guy, from what Niko says, and thank you so much because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to anybody who has to deal with all that stuff on a regular basis. And, probably just as fucked up as I am, but thanks so much for everything. Everybody out there that even just took a look at it, reposted it, did whatever they did. I know how people are a little bit messed up with donating online and stuff like that, and I get it. And
He's talking about me.
it's okay. I understand. You know what I mean? It's not.
You raised just under $200 though. I believe,
Yeah, I know.
For the epilepsy
Exactly.
of,
And I think
Toronto,
our original
right?
goal was
Fundraiser.
250, right? And then I
Right.
decided to be a little bit of a greedy person and try 500. But like I was thanking everybody on the Facebook page too, on my Facebook page at least. You know what? Maybe next time I do something like that, it's gonna have to involve shaving something, and I'm not messing around this time. Maybe I'll shave my beard off. Maybe we'll do a live wax show for everybody here to see.
Why not use
that'd
this
be actually
platform,
pretty crazy.
right? Why
Yeah,
not
exactly.
use this platform now at this point? And
And
that's
try
why
to raise some money for something that at least touches home to me, or maybe something that touches home to Niko and Christine, and go somewhere like that, or even something that somebody might suggest that we know,
Right.
and, like one of our past guests or our future guests and stuff like that. So that would be a great sort of idea. I was thinking about, but we'll have to see. We got to talk a little bit more about it, and everything at a slow pace, and it seems to be working out great, right? Like, don't you
Yeah,
think?
I mean, I was really touched by that. I mean, I put out the post with a teaser for the show, trying to gain some traction for people to check out our channel as well. But in doing so, I wish JT a happy birthday. one of my my friends I haven't seen in a long time in person, kind of actually somebody I had spoken on the channel about, but not by name, who I had referred to that actually did shave off his hair and raised money. So he was the one that came forward and said, hey, everybody, give to this good cause, and he kind of threw us $10 donation, a little something towards Jay, a person he's never met in his life. So that was really generous of him. Very nice.
Really nice. And thanks for the support, man.
And like I said, and then people donated directly to Jay on his page, a few people, and he was able to just raise under $200. So it was really cool to see, and I'm glad that people also enjoyed the ball shaving idea. I got some people that reacted to that, had a few good laughs off of that. But
yeah. I had a cousin too that donated off of the Facebook site. She didn't do it on the Facebook site, but she decided to do it on another part, right? So she donates differently. So it's like I said, it is what it is, right? I mean, you know what? He could have told me he donated and stuff like that, and I still would have believed you. So it doesn't really make a difference. It's it wasn't for me. It was for other people. So. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody. And Jay, you had a very you said you had a great weekend, a great birthday. You were saying
it was good, man.
You were appreciative of a lot of people kind of coming forward and kind of moved by some of the people that kind of, you know what I mean, like came and wished you a happy birthday in their own way, right? No matter what that was.
Yeah,
right?
And that's the thing, is that you forget sometimes, and in days like that, you remember how many friends you actually have out there, and that's the great thing about it. But yeah, I needed it. I needed that little bit of a push. A great family we have, and stuff like that we got to remember that, life's too fucking short, man. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know how short it is yet, but we'll see. But everybody keeps saying it's too short. So, let's go with that advice, and you know what I mean, roll with it, because obviously life is too short. Hey,
it looks like you're getting sentimental right now, even Jay. Like it looks like I can see almost a tear in your eye there.
Dude, if I wanted to get sentimental,
cry for YouTube.
Hey, I'm gonna be the superstar,
bro. That would be the best fucking teaser clip ever. If I just put that up there and you're like sobbing, you're like, what happened?
Can you imagine that? But
everybody would have to tune in for that, bro.
If I got my period all of a sudden and just started crying. But yeah, no, you know what? It's been a great time. It's been a great weekend, and like I said, thanks to everybody, and thanks to Niko for putting up with my shit here almost for a year.
I know, it's that just goes to show you how busy we are, though, man. Like, I mean, it flew by, or that's what I mean when I saw the other day.
So life is short.
Yeah,
If you think about it, if it flies by that quick.
I think it's fun to do this kind of shit because it's kind of like making mini time capsules and memories, you know what I mean? That's why I really enjoy this. And like I said, even if this shit it doesn't go on forever, like I'll always look back on it. That's what I mean. I always look back on that and be like, hey, remember that year or two that we fucking did it? We did a show, we did we did a podcast. That was fun, right? So
it's a bucket list.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a bucket list thing, no? If you think about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So two big, huge topics tonight, really, that are going to basically take up the majority of the show. One of them is going to be taken up by two of our callers that are going to call in very shortly. Hopefully both of them will be on the air here with us. But I didn't know if you wanted to get into the other big piece of news, that if anybody's following the Late Night Chat Instagram account would have known by now, or at least been teased by it, as well as the Lambeau Cup, where JT's putting up other crazy hockey-related content, which will be our second topic of interest with our guest calling in.
Hopefully,
but that's what I mean. There you go. Jay, you're right. You made two fucking topics of interest, big things for the cast out of content you put out over the last week or two. Yeah. You're pushing people's buttons. You're finding things. You're right. You fucking killed it on the content on the Instagram this week. I'll give you that. You got that on me this time. But yeah. Did you want to touch on this after we have the people that call in or we're waiting on, or did you want to mention this before we get into that?
Well, if they're already waiting, I say we call in and we talk to them, and we always have, because we're gonna have a nice little conversation with them too. I know we are. So I say since they've been texting me here and asking me what's going on, that they're waiting.
All right, so yeah, let's get into it then.
I might not let them wait anymore because they might have to go to bed soon.
That's true. This is late night chat. Yeah.
Exactly. Even though it's only fucking 9 o'clock, you know what I mean? Not even.
All right, let's get to it then.
So, I don't know how we're going to talk to them, but we're going to figure this out.
All right, everyone, we're back here, and we got these assholes on the phone here for you that decided to call in.
Hey, we got...
No, we're very happy.
It starts off with a diss.
We're very happy
Yeah,
to
awfully
have.
aggressive.
Very happy to have Peter call in once again. Peter, thank you as always. He was just on a couple of episodes ago. Huge
Best in
supporter of the
Oshawa.
show. And also we
Richard
have.
boy, what's
We also
going on?
have.
as opposed to me.
We also have a big hater on the phone, Jesse, JT's brother.
Nice to
Welcome.
hear. Nice to hear.
Yo, Big Daddy.
Bid daddy, man. Could be both. I told you, big, bid, whatever you want, man.
Big bid.
Jess, I'm glad
So, what's going on, gentlemen? How's everyone doing tonight?
Hey, I'm surviving. How about you guys?
Yeah, you know, same old shit, man.
I'm still in my work clothes,
Wow.
Dedication. Fucking dedication.
buddy.
I'm
No,
in the clothes
David's
from
not listening to
yesterday.
the podcast, Jess. Don't worry about it.
Yo, let's not talk about work right now.
Yeah, we don't talk about our jobs on this show.
You never know, man. I'm just happy to actually get Niko on a phone call.
I know you are. It's not easy. That's why I come here once a week.
It's the only way to talk to him, I guess. Eh?
It is.
Unless you're podcasting, you don't get to speak to Neeks, man.
That's right.
Now I know why the podcasts go on forever, because he bundles all that stuff up, and once a week he gets to talk it out to somebody.
That's exactly it. You know what? That's a
true.
good point.
That's true. That's true. All right, this isn't the Gang Up on Niko podcast. This is Late Night Chat. Welcome, boys. Thanks for calling in. So the reason that you guys...
I was beginning to think it was like the late afternoon chat, man.
No,
Well,
I seen that video. It was like daylight outside. So you were like,
that was just a background post.
you were throwing us all for a loop. Late night?
Late night chat, it's broad
After
daylight.
dinner.
Hey, that was
After
just
dinner
the
chat,
bright
Neeks
lighting
and-
we had in
I was
here.
going to say Neeks and JT, Neeks and Pete, but Neeks and JT. I'm so used to the old cast.
See that?
It's true.
We'll
Well,
get you straight here.
for all you longtime listeners, Jesse actually called in, I think, on like the fourth episode, the last time Peter was in house. I think, actually,
seems like they come in pairs.
So I can't talk all that
That's
much
right,
shit.
that's how we roll.
The only way you get me is with P, man. That's it.
Hey, bada boom.
All right, so let's get down to brass tacks here, boys. The real reason that you guys called in today is because of the recent content that surfaced on the Lambeau Cup Instagram account very recently last week. For anybody who's seen that, there was some shenanigans at play on JT's part with the family.
Yeah, all you listeners
Cool.
out there, drop a like on that Lambeau Cup, and you're missing out on some good content.
Exactly. That's
Do
what
they
I
know
like
the
to hear.
background on the Lambeau Cup? Like why
Yep.
it's called Lambeau Cup, man? R.I.P. in peace, man.
Yeah.
Uncle Beau, man.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
we
Yeah,
did
rip
mention
Uncle
that.
Beau,
We
man.
did mention that on the show, actually, of course. And
I'm still trying to get a picture of him, if I can, if they allow me to. But that's if your mom or your dad could find it, and we'll figure it out. We're trying
If
to.
anybody
I'm sure
knows
we
about
can.
Beau, he was the most gangsters picked guy in the crew.
That's what I
He
mean.
used to
That's
just
why.
piss in front of
Yeah, he
everybody.
was-
Remember, he used to get up and just rock that piss, man. Love
Yeah,
that
he's an OG of the pool game, man. Fully vet Beau.
Beau, man.
That's right.
man.
So Jesse and Peter here, they're part of our family pool as well, of course, and winners of the cup in past years,
Previous years.
previous years, and ever since
Past winners, man.
yeah.
Yo,
past
and you need to respect the past winners,
Hey,
man.
listen,
That's
guy.
my beef right now.
Listen, guys.
Hold on. Let's.
This is the winner's circle. We've all won here on this conversation, by the way, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Only three of us have actually held the cup, though.
RTW.
That's true.
Bada
That's
boom.
true,
RTW.
Jesse. You've never held the cup, Jess. That is true.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
No, I
Did
don't
you?
think you
He
have.
bought
Oh,
it.
yeah, you did.
He
you
did after me. He did
I
after me
wasn't-
before
yeah.
Peter. He did after
I
me
got-
before Peter.
I ended up getting the cup from Jess. That's where I picked
That's-
it up
Neeks
from.
won it. Neeks won it in the worst year possible. Like just the cup by itself,
Yeah.
no money.
Yeah, right. That
Thanks
was.
for bringing that up, boys, because we're gonna get to
Forgot.
that too. I have
Yo, but
problems
he-
with
yeah,
this
but
too.
he- Yeah, but he doesn't need the money, man. Neeks is caking.
He's a baller. He's got 3
Yeah.
shows.
If I had Neeks' money, I'd burn mine.
Right?
He's
He's got 3 shows, man.
he's got 3 shows. I have all the money
Support-
it's making me.
Support the charities with your money, man. Come on.
Hey,
What do you make, Neeks? You
Exactly,
make
tell him,
$2
Jess.
off every
Thanks,
1,000
hey.
views on YouTube, right?
Yeah, start clicking that,
So
click and
boom.
play, guys.
You guys are caking, man.
keep
Yo,
clicking.
my son has more subscribers than you, man. You gotta-
Sure, he's been in the game
Yo,
for how
I
long,
gotta-
bro? He's a YouTube
I gotta
celebrity.
drop a
We're
plug,
new.
man.
Yo, he is.
Hanging with Jacob, man.
That's
Hanging
it.
with Jacob.
Yo,
Hanging
don't
with
be
Jacob,
plugging other
guys.
channels, man. That's
Yo,
not
if
what
you're
this
not,
is,
if you're
man.
not
This ain't late
subscribed
night
to Hanging
plug,
with
man.
Jacob, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you
This
know,
ain't
I
late night
can't.
plug chat, man.
I can't hate on that one because, to be honest with you, that's my little boy too, man. Yeah, he's the shit, man. You guys got to check it out.
I can. Don't watch that channel. Beat it. All right, so moving
Moving
You're a
along.
little kid,
Yo.
man.
Hanging with my
Yo,
nuts.
fuck
Okay,
the
moving
children,
on.
Yo,
All right.
Nick isn't about the cheering, and he's not about charities, man. He's
No,
the word.
bro, I straight up told you about charities. I'm like, I straight up called you out on Facebook. You're like, you called me out. You're like, oh, throw some money to JT's fucking charity. I have my own friends when I made the post were donating
was
to it. I was
funny,
like,
man.
fuck you, I don't donate.
He's the worst, man.
Yeah, that's like such a cop-out excuse. So I don't donate
Yo,
to charities.
Yeah, if that was my if he was my
I'm wondering, if it was you,
Yeah,
would he
lie, though,
donate?
I haven't donated either.
Yeah, don't be.
I know,
doesn't
eh?
donate at any tip either. Hey, watch out now. Wait a second.
Thanks to his parents, yes. Thank you to his parents for donating. And thanks to
that's the
Jess
worst.
for
You
donating.
guys are the worst.
So
Support the
Yeah.
charity.
So, anyways, getting back to the topic.
let's
Yo,
before we
fuck
get
the
wait.
You're gonna
charities,
need a
bro.
charity one day.
Let's
so
put-
are you, P, and then I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck your charity, man.
Let's put everybody on hold for a
the children.
second.
You know me, I'm about the children.
Okay. Let me read you guys before we get into this,
So,
okay?
okay. Guys,
Before
we're
we get
getting a
into
little
this-
off topic here. I want to go back to JT, letting fucking
Okay.
any greasy
Let me read you
fucking
something.
person put their fingertips all over the cup.
Okay, before you start talking, let's read the
Bro, you
let's
gonna
read
take
the
that? Okay,
let's
go
read
ahead, go ahead.
the rules out, okay? I have the rules right here.
Fucking horse shit and cheech from the hood.
Listen.
Every other person's got their fingers on it.
Horse shit.
Hey,
Oh my god, that was aggressive.
that was bad.
All right, go
Luckily he
on.
doesn't have data,
Okay,
so
these
he
are the
doesn't
rules
listen.
that he found in the cup bag here. Okay,
So, okay. Keeper of
Wait,
the
we
Cup
actually have rules,
certificate.
do we, yeah?
Yes, didn't you read it?
Hold on, who made up these rules?
These rules
they
are in
were
the bottom of the
bag.
box.
They were in the bag,
There's a
actually. I'm
certificate.
surprised as you are, boys. I'm like, rules?
I made
There's
sure.
rules in the bag?
Yes, it's a
Yo, I want
certificate.
to see pictures of these rules. Post
There
that
will
on the
be
Late Night
posted.
Chat Network or
That-
the Lambeau Cup.
it
I wanna
will
see
be
We
these
will,
rules.
yeah.
You know what?
We're actually even gonna put it
Actually,
up for the YouTubers
You
right
know
now.
what? For the
yeah.
YouTubers, if they can fucking see it with all the
But
light.
anyways, there's the,
Whatever, there's
yeah,
the rules.
You see that there's a
I'll have
form.
it posted, but yeah.
It better not be like some I am 12 shit, like drawn on crayon. Fuck.
Yeah, pasted on for magazines.
Somebody we lost. But no, I'll be honest with you.
Okay, no, we'll post it on the late night
I'm
chat.
trying to
yeah,
do. Yeah, I'm
All
trying
right.
to do. But okay, let me read it to you guys. Okay, it says Keeper
Let's
of the
hear
Cup
this, let's hear
certificate. Congratulations on your personal accusation.
You want me to read it?
Acquisition of this limited. Hold on.
Oh my
Hey,
You want me to read it?
I got a joint. Let me
just,
read it.
Yo, just send me a text with that on it so I
Listen.
can read it myself.
All right,
Yo,
big,
college
all
boy
right,
now,
big
I'm a
daddy.
college-
There you go.
As the new keeper of the
Big
cup.
Daddy over here, yeah.
Yo, I'm going to school next. I'm going to school tomorrow, man.
Good for you,
Okay,
man.
but that's awesome. But let me tell you something. As the keeper of the,
Wow.
Yeah, that's great. Moving on.
Hold on.
hey, as
You
the
learned
new
well. You learned well.
keeper of the cup.
Okay.
Okay, I promise to respect and honor the rich history and tradition that the Stanley Cup
Signifies.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nico. Okay?
Oh my god.
I understand that the Stanley Cup is the ultimate symbol of excellence throughout the National Hockey League and the entire sports world. Okay? I promise to always maintain the integrity of this coveted prize
You broke like 3
and
rules
the
already.
values it represents. Hold on.
All right.
And here you go. I understand the enormous sacrifice and battles of those who have earned the right to proudly hold the Stanley Cup over their heads. So that's what I
That's
was
right.
doing, guys. All right? I was holding it over my head and all of our heads. And you know what? Just because you guys can't do it this year, I apologize. But when you can come up with a nice, crazy content idea like making an actual page for it, and you guys
Oh,
had
here
it.
we go. I'm gonna. You know what? I gotta write down every time the word content is used.
Hey, I am the content king. Get it?
Oh, God.
That's
Content,
twice for
content.
you. 3
Yeah,
times
we need
already
still
today.
content counter up in the corner of the screen there for the viewers.
You know
Bro,
what?
we're the
That actually would be
We're
awesome.
content kings, bro. That's what happens
That's a
on
good
here at Late
idea.
Night Chat.
You gave me this
Content, I
idea,
love it,
Peter.
bro.
You gave me this idea to do YouTube.
Content king, you put out like 5 videos, man. You gotta step it up.
Bro, he's,
Don't worry, they gotta be worth it.
I know you've created a monster with this video, by the way. Anyways, okay, so let me put it in perspective though. Jay fucking put up a lot of videos of him out with the cup, celebrating, but there were some things you were doing with the cup that were very fucking questionable, which is what these guys originally had a problem with that I heard from them on their end.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't really have a problem with that. I think this is kind of cool because.
Thank you.
Really, when it was with Peter, all it did was sit in the basement and collect dust.
Thank you.
Nobody heard from it,
Well, that's true.
I actually, it's kind of nice to see it, because I'm going to be holding it
being
again
respected
this year. So, I want to just get familiar with it again. And,
hey, and I don't mind handing it down if you win fair and
I can't
square.
tell you that when I get it that I'm going to be doing all those crazy things that you're going to see, but definitely going to be doing crazy things that you might not know.
Okay, well, I don't want to speak for you then, Jess, but Peter, I think, had some particular issues with the way it was being handled.
And I'll clarify too. Whatever. Again, having fun with it and posting and the Tim Hortons, all that stuff is good. My main issue is
that was great. The Tim
Hortons,
was
random people like touching it and grabbing it. And stuff like
no
that.
damage, man.
There is no damage. I would like to speak about that.
Shit out, bro.
Play ping pong with it, have fun, all that. Just don't be letting the greasy people touch it.
You seen one set of hands on it yet? You seen one set of hands on it,
past
Peter.
winners, man.
Hey,
Uncle Ed doesn't even know what it feels like to be a winner yet. And that's all over
yeah. She's from the hood. All your boys know what it's like. Poor man.
She's from the hood. Who gets to touch it, and poor Uncle Ed.
Actually, he hasn't touched it yet. Hey, Cheech hasn't touched it yet.
I don't know, guys. Apparently, there was a post a couple of weeks ago that said Cheech from the Hood is dead. So I don't know if that's
he's still alive. Don't worry.
Is that still a thing?
He's still alive. No, he's still alive. Alive and kicking.
He's still alive and well.
Yes. Well, I don't know about well, but he's still alive.
Yeah, he's out there.
But I gotta agree with P here, Jay, and that's why I was kind of saving my thoughts for the show here. I agree. I don't think that people that are not included in the pool have any right to be touching the cup like that. Now, if you were putting the content out and handling the cup that way, like you have been so far, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But I don't think fucking Joe Schmo from next door should be fucking flinging ping pongs and fucking lifting it. And
it was a celebration.
All this kind of great,
you want to know why? It was a celebration. It was my birthday this weekend.
When the Stanley Cup is won, and
I was gonna eat pasta out of it, but it's plastic.
Each player gets it for however long. They do whatever they want with it, and their family touches it, and their friends touch it. So,
and you know what, Jess? That's a point you brought up to me when we were talking, and it's hard for me to disagree with that because that is a good point. The family gets to touch it, the friends get to touch it.
Exactly.
By the way, that being said, me and P talk regularly during the week. And Neeks, as you know, we're coming out with a show. Car driving with Jesse and P, man. Whatever. Get in the car, man.
Don't fucking come on here plugging your fucking half-ass shot.
Hey, don't be stealing the Cheech idea. Don't worry. I'm going to have to get him out
this
here.
This guy's been on for 5 minutes. He's plugged like 10 things. Get the fuck out of here.
If you come on the car ride with us, you just learn, bro. You just learn.
Cheech, that's our show, dude. That was his idea in the car, okay? So
we don't want to get into what happened with that show, though. That's
up in the air still. But we'll figure that out. Don't worry. That'll come out. But but like I'm saying, with this cup too, there's some little scratches here I'd like to talk to you about, Peter. So I would like to discuss that, and I was showing Niko. I know unfortunately it's not chrome like we'd like it to be, but it's a shiny plastic, and if stuff sits on there for 3 years in a basement, it could get a little dusty, right? I mean, I'm not saying it was ultimately you. It's been in other people's hands, but I mean, we can talk.
When it was in my house, it just stayed in the box. It stayed in the bag the whole time.
Yeah, that's what it's doing in my room.
Yeah, but that's trash. At least I had it on display.
You did. And I'll give you that much because I ruined your basement for it. Right?
Your basement shit, man.
You gotta wipe her down, Jay. Give it a what?
Oh, you know what? I'm looking into how to.
That's what she said.
I'm looking into how to buff the plastic. I'm trying to look how to buff the plastic.
Wipe it down.
That plastic.
Well, I luckily have a buddy that's looking up for how to get this plastic style chrome pot, like a style, so we can get it nice and shiny again. And I was also wondering, now that I got all four of you guys, and I'm pretty sure we can talk it over with Uncle Ed and whoever else is going to be in the pool next year, Angelo and stuff. But maybe we can have Mr. T-Dot. We were talking about maybe getting little, like the stickers that you put on your car to tell you everything.
Yeah, we've been talking about that for a while, but it wasn't stickers. We were talking about the little from that store in the mall there. the one that does the engraving, but not engraving the actual cup, but engraving like a plastic, sticking it on too.
Yeah, no, but I was thinking just like, you know, like, you get what I'm saying? Like the bumper sticker stuff that he gives us, because that's easy to peel off if it comes off. It doesn't leave marks if we run out of room.
Yeah, because the plaque we've been talking about a long time. That's true.
And the stickers are probably, we could probably work out a good deal with them, right?
That's my beef with this whole shit. I won the shit, and I don't even have the recognition of being the first one to win the cup on anywhere on the cup.
I'll be glad to buy them all. I'll be glad to buy all the first
So I really got fucked on that.
No, you got the shittiest deal, Neeks.
Oh, of course I did.
Yo, money.
Come up with a little design, and I can see if I can get him to do it.
Not all about money.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's not even about bragging rights at this point either, because it's not recorded anywhere other than in our minds. Like, I can't even fucking like point to the cup and be like, "Hey, there's my name, first on the cup." Like,
but it looks, actually, it looks like
you guys want to do the stickers. I'm game for that. We can do the plates. I'm game for whatever.
Yeah, I'll do the first batch, and I can get the past winners. You just give me the time, like the years and whatever it was, and who won it, and I can get the first batch.
You gotta have this year's written out already because it's coming home, boys.
Well, but you get what I'm saying, and then I shouldn't have a problem. I've been hoping to get shirts, and I'm still working on getting some shirts and stuff from him. So after that,
if you wanted to do that, I'd be game for that.
Because you know what, it's beautiful and it's fun to have, but we need something to remember that we're on, that we won it. You know what I mean? Because this might be the last time I ever win it.
Oh, definitely.
No, yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
But the thing is that with that, I mean, it's been great. I mean, at least I got to make an Instagram page out of it, like I said I was, and I'm having fun with it, right?
Yeah, too much fun.
No, you know what? We could have played darts with it. That would have been even harder for you guys.
You guys were going to go way harder than this on this guy for disrespecting the cup. I thought some people were really pissed off at him.
I was excited. I'm literally excited.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't let people hold it. And that was it. Like, come on now. Fuck this
I'm not. I wasn't that pissed off. Like, whatever, right? Just don't let your greasy friends hold it.
It was just
you fucking cheat from the hood. Man.
That was good. Or shit was funny. It made me laugh. So what were you calling this guy the other day too? Earlier today, Jay.
Oh, yo, Jay, with your videos of the dead bodies, CSI Mandem, right?
That's, you know what, dude? I should just fucking
CSI Mandem.
Yeah, Horatio from the hood, man.
There you go. That's not bad, dude.
Instead of, it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, hey.
You know what, man?
Yo, take it to Chick-fil-A, man.
Hey, it was because of this weekend, Jess, and talking with you, I decided to go for that walk that day because I felt like I was in a great mood. I felt like I could talk in front of an audience.
Look what happens.
And look what fucking happened, bro.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
And then I seen they posted a sketch. They were looking for the killer, like, extremely gay-looking man. And then they made like a sketch, and it kind of looked like you, bro. It was like maybe because you were lurking around, you know.
I ain't gay.
yeah, extremely gay killer on the list.
Gay.
I ultimately went down there.
No, that's
that's such a deep cut joke. Yeah, Deuce Bigelow to European Gigolo.
You guys and your one-liners. You guys watch too much TV.
Movie, yeah, extremely gay killer on the list.
Yeah, he's the black guy. What's his name? The actor. Fuck, I forgot.
Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin. Yeah, Eddie Griffin. He's the pimp in number 2 of European Gigolo, and they think that he's the man whore killer at one point. So then they put his sketch out in the paper, and that was the headline. It said "extremely gay man." Killer on the youth.
That's crazy, man.
And even throughout the movie, like, there's a bunch more, like, different, like, and catch him, like, one time he's, like, trying to get, like, his ring or something from the guy's pants. It looks like he's trying to pull his dick out.
Yeah.
And, like, extremely gay killer strikes again.
Yeah. So then all of a sudden he gets caught. He's like, I ain't gay. You're just like, that's all he cares about. He doesn't even care that he's going to jail. He's just like,
you guys in your one-liner shows.
Man.
So stupid. Good. It's so stupid.
Yo, but what about that Asian guy that said gay? Where's that from?
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know that Asian guy that plays the doctor on that show?
Now, what type of Asian are we talking about? There's a variety of them.
He plays. He's in. Fuck, what's that movie, man? Hangover too. He's in the Hangover.
Oh, Community. That's from Community.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Is it Eddie Chang?
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the one who
From
was all
Community.
messed up and then it was on the drugs and all that stuff from that one? That little short
Yeah.
one? Little
Yeah, he was the one that was in the
Yo, but
trunk.
Jay, that needs to be your thing from now on, man. CSI Mandem.
Dude, hey, you know what? It's pretty cool. I hadn't been down to the lake in 10 years, bro. I went down there ultimately because I seen my actual. I was going down there, as you know, to get my bag handled, right? As the picture
You're
showed.
going down there to get your bag handled?
Yeah, at the airport.
Yeah, Lewis, friend of the show. He handles bags for a living, so
Yeah.
he went down to get his bag handled. According
Why
to
not?
Jay.
Right? And then
Oh, Lewis.
Yeah.
it was awesome, dude. It was a day to experience. I got a nice tan from it. It was just one of those days, dude. I parked where I wasn't supposed to. My car was still there when I got back. I felt like I should have bought a lottery ticket.
It's awesome.
Yeah, at least I wasn't in the bank.
So, boys, since we have you here on the line here, and you're done talking shit to Jay about the mistreatment of the cup, what were your picks for any hot football picks here for the weekend? Moving into the weekend for tonight, who'd you guys take?
I definitely didn't take Carolina tonight.
I did.
Last week.
Your boy did, though.
I did too.
You
I
took Carolina?
I took Carolina
Really?
as well. Yeah,
7 points, boys. Come on.
yeah, they got it.
I have no clue what goes on with that.
So I'm not too familiar with the point spread shit. How does that work, man?
It's how far
Carolina
she can spread
was
them.
minus 6.5 tonight. So that means whatever the final score, you have to deduct 6.5 points, and if they still beat them, then they cover. If they don't beat them, so Carolina has to win by 7 points or more tonight to cover the spread.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
Jess,
how it
if it says plus with the home team, that means the other team that's playing them at home is actually supposed to be better than them at that time. So if you let's say it said plus 7 to the other team, then the other team needs to win by 7 instead of Carolina, even though they're at home.
The team I forget who's playing fucking New England. They're plus 18 and a half.
I know, it's insane. I think it's Miami. It's Miami, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because they just got
that
spanked
means that
fucking last week.
New
That
England
they're gonna deduct that. Yeah, New England has to win by more than like 19 points or more to cover the spread.
So you got to think they need to get at least like 3 touchdowns to cover that spread, or like 2 touchdowns
Yeah.
and like I don't know, a couple field goals, right? So like 3. So it's a lot of points. It's a lot
Sounds
of points.
like it.
This early in the season, that's a lot of points, especially for them just losing. What's his name? Their rapist of player.
It would.
No, did they lose him? He's gonna play, is he not?
No, I know he's
Yeah,
gonna
they-
rape. He's gonna rape the ball now on the field. That's what's gonna
I
happen.
thought that's what they. Hey,
Antonio Brown is gonna fucking go and.
I thought that's what they do
No,
in the
man,
locker
that's a
room.
civil suit. Like, there's been no police report filed, none of that. You know. So
I thought that's what they do in the locker room.
What about Kansas City, Oakland, man? That's
yeah,
another
Oakland's
big
kind of
KC,
trash, but
bro.
Kansas City's really good.
KC's gonna kill it this year. Their fucking quarterback is a machine.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes,
On
bro.
Oakland?
I know, KC.
No, on KC.
KC.
Oh, KC. Yeah,
But-
see.
And the
See, they got,
Sunshine Band.
Oakland by plus 9.5, right?
Yeah,
So-
see, 10 for me in that game's not too bad. I think I'm gonna take KC in that one.
Yeah, same. I'm taking KC.
Me
But
too.
that 18 and a half is scary. Like for New England, that's a lot of points, right? Even though it's Tom Brady, that's a lot of points.
I'm probably gonna take Miami on that one personally. That's a scary amount of points. I agree. Yeah.
I think I might too. Yeah.
So right now I locked in with New England, but that's before I understood this plus minus shit.
No, but you know what? You can change those picks before Sunday, anyways, right?
Yeah.
You got Houston and Jacksonville
I
with
would-
a minus 9.
I would take. Who's got -9?
Yeah.
Houston or
For
Jacksonville?
Houston's supposed to be really good this year too.
Aren't they
But
taking the
I kind
Hurricanes
of like
right now?
Jacksonville, but they shit the bed last week, so I don't know.
So that means Houston has to win by at least 10 points.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, why do they care about football on that coast there? We're gotta be worried about those friggin' hurricanes and shit, man. How they sitting there playing football
Fuck
when
the
they're...
Hurricanes, man. They kick off at 1:00. That's all that matters.
Yo,
Fuck, man.
it's tough.
Those crazy Americans.
They're just gonna hunker down. Don't worry.
That's
So
right.
now that I'm actually
Well-
looking for these picks, even you got Arizona and Baltimore. Baltimore's really good this year, but
They are.
It's a minus 13.5, man.
They don't have your boy anymore
a
on
big
there,
spread
though.
for Baltimore.
Hey, Jess, Flacco's not over there anymore, by the way.
Oh, no, where's he at?
On the other line in Bradford.
Is he in Jacksonville?
I can't even remember right now. Fuck me. I
It
can't.
might be with the Bears, actually.
Is it with the Bears? Who's he playing for?
Anyways, yeah. He did get traded, Jess. I just don't know what team.
I know that's your boy.
Hey, what team does Jay-Z play for?
He plays for all the teams, man. It's hope.
Yo, how did that... what happened with that Jay-Z?
He's playing for the Broncos. He's playing for the Broncos.
Oh, the Broncos.
Yeah,
nice.
they picked him up. The Denver Broncos. Yeah, the Denver
Boys,
Broncos.
I'm gonna have to end this convo, man. I gotta go pick up a video game, man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Your special 9
Yo,
o'clock
Borderlands
release.
3 is dropping tonight. You already know.
You're already late, bro, so it's already gone.
You're dedicated to the video games. Like, you're... Yo, what did I call you? The video game... the R. Kelly of video games?
Oh, yeah.
He plays with little kids online. The R. Kelly of video games.
The R. Kelly of video games.
Boys, that's kind of offsides, man.
So what's this game, man? What's this game? What's this, like, we've been talking about NHL for, like, the past, like...
This game's pretty
month,
sick.
and now
Borderlands
you're,
3.
You're
Yeah,
flopping.
you just run around and shoot the shit out of things. Collect
pretty
loot.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Like every other game that's ever been invented.
Although I gotta defend P here.
Oh,
If he
okay.
was R. Kelly of video games, he would have got somebody else to go pick up the video game for
Well, his name is...
Yeah, that's right. Like Neeks, man.
Isn't his name P on you
Yo,
online?
Nick's got the funds, man. Nick's got the funds. He's buying us all video games.
him.
Yo, we're out of games for the boys, or
Didn't
what?
Jesse just say it was P
Games for the
on?
boys.
All right, well, gentlemen, I'm taking off now. This ends it for me. But you guys have a good night, all right? It was nice to be on.
Hey, always. And you know what?
Jay,
Hey, Nick.
respect the past winners, bro.
Hey, always. But you know what? You don't have it right now. I do.
I've held that cup for 3 long years, man. I caressed it. I kept it in the basement. This guy's crying about some dust.
It's been in the basement in the dark. You know what? When has it ever gotten? You didn't get a fresh
I
air.
moved my light so it would like shine on the cup, like reflecting off of it.
No, it doesn't work like that, buddy. It needs to party.
This guy whines about a little dust, man.
Wait until I eat my
No,
spaghetti and
you guys aren't
meatballs.
respecting the cup at all, man.
Wait until I get my respect of my spaghetti and meatballs in there.
All I know is someone better put some respect on my name, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Drunkcast, boys. Drunkcast. Coming. It's coming. Come
Let's
on.
do it.
Let's do it.
Let's live stream a game of Risk, and we'll get drunk at the same time, man.
That does sound like a lot of
Oh
fun.
my God.
I'd be down for both of those
Who
things.
the fuck plays Risk? Sorry.
Lots of people.
Yeah,
It's the fucking game
yeah.
of world
Real
domination.
one.
All right.
Like
got
what?
it,
Like
Jay?
more like the
All right.
RESPECT.
Later.
All right, ladies.
All right,
Later.
Jess,
Live
you're
long
out,
and
you're out of
prosper,
here too,
boys.
I'm guessing, because P's gone.
He's not
Well,
peeing
listen,
on you.
Boys, see you later.
Later.
We come together like
I bet you do come together.
peanut butter and jam, man.
Hey, is his name actually P on you online? You said R. Kelly, right?
P on you. That would be a good one.
Hey, did you see the? I think you guys must have talked about it in your last.
Dave
your
Chappelle,
last-
Sticks and Stones.
Yes, wasn't that great? man?
Oh, his best stand-up for Netflix so far. His best one on Netflix.
Yes. So, I just started watching the past one. The last two or whatever.
Butter something
And they're
effect or
pretty funny. If you
something.
go back and rewatch them,
Yeah,
they're hilarious.
Yeah,
But
like right when
this one was the best.
this one was the best.
that one, the last one was right when Trump became president.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it on
He kept smoking that vape all
This
day.
episode that we just posted yesterday, yeah, we talked about it. We loved it. The best was even the thing that you said, Jess. Remember, you said you watched that Michael Jackson, the Neverland thing. He talked about spreading of the ass cheeks on this one.
Did you watch that?
Right.
Seriously?
He watched
That
it.
was
Yeah.
So funny. He's like, oh, just go over there. He goes, if I was a kid and I had and I have no money, I'll just spread my butthole for Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
No, I remember because
Dude.
I remember you're like, "Don't watch that shit, bro." And then you said that it was like once you hit that part, you were kind of done with it. And then I saw the special, and that was like
Yeah.
the one thing he said about the special was like, "These guys spread their ass cheeks." I was like, "What?"
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I did. I tried to watch it, and
Yeah.
I stopped at that point.
No, I remember. Yeah.
The fucked up thing ever.
Thank God I never even
Horrible.
tried. Like it said, I had it on my list of things to watch, but after I watched this Chappelle thing, I decided nope, I'm gonna keep the art
Yeah,
and everything separate.
there really is no reason to watch it. Like, think about it. That guy is dead, bro. Like, he
Right.
is dead. Like,
Yeah.
if he did something,
and he still made more money.
Why not attack him when he was alive?
It was a cash grab. It was cash grab, bro. That's all it was. Like, obviously, why would they put themselves through that again if it was true? Why would you do that at this point? Like you said, you're not going to get shit from it except for people's sympathy years later after the guy's dead and in the ground, right? So, like,
not fair. I mean, you know, Michael Jackson might have been that, but like,
and
I can't even defend himself now, bro.
Right. Exactly, it's hard, and that's what I mean. You can't defend yourself, but I mean, honestly, if it happened, you know, it is what it is, dude. It is. I feel bad for the guys that it happened to, but yeah.
He's laughing. He's like, that is
well, hey, if Dave Chappelle makes it sound like, you know what, it was pretty interesting, right? So I mean, if it was you, wouldn't you go to school and tell all your friends? Of course, because it was Michael Jackson. But you know what I mean? Like,
he says, like, Macaulay Culkin was like, he said, no, that shit didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, if I was Michael Jackson, out of all kids, I'd want to listen to Macaulay Culkin.
Right. Yeah. So Macaulay Culkin just came fucked up on his own.
Macaulay Culkin used to hang out there all the time around that time. Yeah, no, it's true.
So he probably watched it. Maybe he sat in the corner.
I don't know, man. The whole thing's messed up. But, anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
Great special.
Yeah. I don't know. You go watch it if you want to see something really fucked up.
Well,
but the Dave Chappelle thing was the best.
Yeah.
Best comedian, probably, for me, top 2 for sure.
Who's in that other spot for you?
That's weird.
I don't know, man. That's tough too.
I never thought of comedians that way.
I really like Seinfeld.
Please.
He's good, but I prefer. I like his stand-up. It's good, but
his nose is too big. Makes him talk funny.
I like Adam Sandler in the early days.
That album he put out was hilarious. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He shares the same birthday with me.
Who else is good?
Chris Rock had a couple of good specials back in the day.
Yo, you know, like the black comedians are the funniest, dude. Like, they can say shit that like white people can't say, and it's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. We can say it. We just choose not to.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be politically correct,
right?
Because like you got guys like
it's not even about
Chris
that anymore.
Rock, you got Cat Williams, fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, Jess, it's not even about being politically correct. Now it's all about not hurting people's feelings. Okay, like getting
everybody's pussies now, man.
Well, the way I looked at it was the day when we went to watch that hockey game and they stopped counting after 5 goals or 6 goals or whatever it was, right?
Yeah. Well, they just don't put it on the board, so the kids...
Yeah, but you know what? It's like, you know, if I would have got a participation badge for every time I participated in something, I would have had them all over the wall, dude. You know what? You got to learn to lose so you can get back up again.
I don't believe in those participation medals. They give them out to every kid who plays in every tournament.
Right.
Being there is...
I don't believe in them because it's kind of, it's like a false... they just want to say, "Oh, everybody's a winner," but
that should be like your hockey card that you get made, or your picture.
No,
you get made.
I agree. You need that harsh reality, but at the same time, as speaking as someone who actually had to stop playing some sports because it wasn't good enough, that does suck when you're younger and you realize
Trust
that.
Me, I know.
When you come to that realization, you're like, "I'm not that good at this sport," and you got to stop. Like,
we're
you know
sitting
what I mean?
here
like,
talking. Do you think I know
no, but it's
thing?
true. There comes a time where you had to say that. Like, I wasn't good at all sports, so certain things, I'm like, you know what? I got to fucking put this baseball bat down now. You know what I mean? Like,
I couldn't skate.
You're good at podcasts, man. Don't worry.
That's it, man. He's good at talk. He's good at leading conversations. He's good at talking. He's good at that kind of stuff, man. He's very organized.
Not very good at conversations because you can't get him on the phone.
No, but leading him on the podcast, like that kind.
I'm gonna call you. Like, no, don't call me.
I'm an introvert.
I know. I have to. I don't know. I get it. I think he just gets in trouble from the wife because he's not allowed on the phone when he has to spend time with her.
That's not.
But I'll get my.
That's not it at all.
I'll get in shit for that later.
I'll just make a podcast with my wife so I can talk to somebody.
Weekly wine comic time. Check it out, guys. It's a great show.
But that was a good one, man.
When I have conversations with my wife, it's just like me and her talking. We don't need to record it, bro.
We enjoy it.
No, but you know what? They do it anyways.
We do it anyway, so why not?
Look at Christine. She's the content queen, man.
I love it. Honestly, I haven't listened to that one, but you know me, man. Never listened to any podcast.
Hey, she's the content queen, bro.
That's okay. You come on once in a while, so that's good enough. I appreciated you calling in here.
Yeah, man, really, we do.
You know what chaps my ass though.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, guys.
There we
So
go.
he's
That's
bringing
an
it
old
back,
one.
everybody. Here we go. So Jess used to do a segment for all you longtime listeners. If I ever get around to loading the rest of the Real Talk with Neeks and P podcast up on our website, you'll hear Jesse. I used to have a segment we used to call in back when me and P, who used to do a podcast, where he basically called in and said what chapped his ass for that certain episode. So here we go. What he's bringing it back. What's chapping your ass, Jess?
So you know what chaps my ass is when all you want to do is talk to your buddy on the phone and he just doesn't answer.
Wow.
Oh, good one. I like that.
Cuts deep.
Get some decent conversation with him. You send out a text. He doesn't want to answer. Whatever, man. That really chaps my ass.
I believe you. I feel you, bro. I know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
That was a good call. That was a good call, man. You guys used to live together, for fuck's sakes.
I don't like talking on the phone. Message me. I'll talk to you anytime.
Right. You know what? I promise I'll come back on with a better chaps my ass. But that one definitely chaps.
That was good. That topped it right now. That was good, man.
Hey, listen,
that was good for you guys. Honestly.
That's what chaps your ass. That's what chaps your ass, bro. I can't really fucking argue on that one.
Can I throw something that chaps my ass or chaps your ass for you?
Fucking right, man. While we're on topic, man.
Well, what chaps my ass is sorry. You know what? What the hell? There was something I didn't want to say. Chap my ass because I didn't want to steal your
grinds your gears.
No, I was gonna say breaks my balls. You know what breaks my balls? Is people like Peter who whine because I'm celebrating with the cop. Oops, is he not on anymore? So that'll be something that he gets to look forward to.
I was kind of disappointed. I think that was a letdown today. I thought he was going to really give it to you and come on, and he's kind of like out of gas as soon as he got on the
I was braced for it.
Honestly, I thought he was going to come hard, and then when I kind of was like, oh, it's not that bad, he kind of was like, yeah, I guess so.
He backed off.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
I know. He backed off. He just wants to say respect the winners. Yeah, I'll respect them because I'll show off. That's called respect.
Yo, RTPW, man.
Hey, all the time. Every time I post that I'm going to put that on there, that hashtag. All right?
Yeah, you got to make sure you RTPW all the time, hashtag.
No, yep. It sounds like the two toilet paper in the middle of R and W.
So, Jess, anything else you wanted to add here before we move on, wrap up the show here?
What time is it?
10 after, quarter after?
20 after 9.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
20 after 9. So, all right, man. I just want to say that it's my bedtime.
Yeah.
I know this late night chat is not really a late night chat now. It's more like a early evening chat. Which I figured out now.
Hey.
So I'm glad that I was able to come on to early evening chat with Neeks and Jay. And, I'll be back.
Hey.
I'll be back another time for sure.
And congratulations.
You guys. And if it's the only way I can get this guy on the phone, then I'll definitely be back.
Hey, and congratulations on going back to schools. Straight up.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
That's tough, man.
I got school tomorrow morning.
It's better than
8
me.
8 o'clock. Mohawk College, man. Find me there. You know you can reach.
All right, bud. Take it easy, and thanks for calling in again. It was a lot of fun talking to you.
All right,
ladies.
All right. Later. All right, that was great. That was a good phone call, guys. That was really fun, and thanks again to your brother Jesse for calling in once again. It's been quite a while. Yeah, it's been quite a while. And listen, guys, we all make jokes here. I mean, Jesse and me are very good friends to this day. Not friends, we're family. Basically, everybody on this phone call here was, and that's why we're in that family pool. That's why we basically have that Lambeau cup. We're all very close that we were just talking to each other, so we like to bust each other's balls, and kind of chop it up a bit like that, of course.
Yeah.
JT's actually brothers with Jesse who called in there, and Peter and me and Jesse all lived together for a period of time, and Peter and Jess are like brothers to me, and JT now as well. So we've
hang around like dirty toilet paper, buddy. Right?
Yeah, no, but we're all like I said, like family, and you guys are all related, but I consider you guys family. So
this guy's family right here.
Yeah.
The guy beside me. Even though he wears that fucking jersey. Oh man.
You'll have to wear your team one of these days.
Well,
when
don't you worry, man. It's coming up. Hockey season's ready to start, man. I'm getting ready.
If
for
the weather wasn't changing today, I wouldn't have been able to wear this, guys, because I would have been sweating my fucking bag off here. As you guys may have noticed, the last episode there was some gleam going on.
Yeah, it was hot, man.
Off of my fucking head, there was some shine happening there, and I didn't realize till I was.
Well, he had just shaved too, so that it was like a fresh sweat, man, coming from his head. Nothing to catch in his hair in between. Fucking, I don't know. That sounded funny.
See,
though.
that's why I got this now.
Now he's got a sweat rag, you know. But then he puts it between his legs.
Yeah.
And then wipes his face with it. So figure that out, guys. But no, it's okay. I understand. Some people like to do that, dude. But yeah, speaking of nice days,
I'm just getting roasted on this fucking episode. This is unfair. Like,
well,
everyone's
you know
just attacking me on this show.
Everybody just wants you to step it up. You know?
Anyways, so...
But we love you anyway, still, Neeks. Don't worry about that, bro.
We brought it up a little bit in our conversation to Jess and Peter there when they called in a moment ago, and now this is the other big topic of conversation we wanted to bring to the show, and the reason why JT has been the king of fucking content lately with his Late Night Chat Network account on Instagram is that he posted a very interesting picture this just a few days ago. So Jay, did you want to kind of get into it? Tell the guys at home watching this video what occurred?
That has watched the video or seen our Late Night Chat Instagram page would have seen the content that I've been putting out lately, and Christine herself too as well. But as with Niko, he just likes to post what he's listening to.
Move the fuck on here.
Right. That was just just a brief explanation.
Yes, thank you for that.
So the latest video was I decided yesterday for some reason I was in a good mood. I felt like I was on cloud nine. Felt like I could talk to all you people out there forever, man. Put me in front of a fucking audience. But yeah, I felt like that for some reason, and I don't feel like that a lot lately. Maybe it was for catching up with my brother this weekend, and clearing some tension in the air, which was nice because, you know what? Honestly, I didn't realize how much that was weighing on me, Niko. And you know what? Guys out there, if you have fucking issues with your family, just fucking deal with them, man. Life is too fucking short. Again, I'm sorry to re-say it. Life is too fucking short. We're getting old. Like I said, in 2 more years, I'm going to be 40. That's fucked up. And I'm this good looking now. Can you just imagine what happens when I'm 50? Wow. Okay, so back to what I was saying was, yeah. I totally forgot what I was saying. That's my ADHD moment. Speaking of ADHD, no. Yeah, we'll get back to that too. But I'm just driving Niko crazy.
Are you okay?
No, I don't know. I'm very excited.
But fucking rambly McRambler over here.
I'm kind of bouncing around the topic because I don't know, man. Now they know my face and they're going to see me. But I was down by the lake at Queens Quay and Dunrankin, and I just Dunlanky or whatever Boulevard, somewhere down there between Bathurst and Spadina.
Yeah,
and I decided I was picking up my medication, and I thought I was parked. And I was illegally parked, but I still said, you know what? I feel like going for a walk and a stroll through the nice... I haven't been down to the lake in 10 years, maybe more, and I live in the city, guys. I go to the doctor, and my pharmacist is 2 seconds away. And I said, you know what? It's beautiful. It's 35 fucking degrees out.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the last day like that.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going for a walk.
Sure.
All right? And next thing you know, I start walking down to the lake. I walk by the customs part there. I see 2 cop cars, so I don't think anything of it. You know, it's a customs thing. So you would think everybody that comes off the boat, there's a cop car there, maybe something happened. Then I started seeing 2 detectives. Now,
no big deal.
I didn't think anything of it, right? I didn't think they were detectives. I just thought they were guys in suits at first. But then I seen these 2 beautiful swans in the water. I don't know if you've seen those and noticed those in the picture. But yeah, there was a picture of the beautiful swans, and I have never seen them up close in a long time like that, and they were beautiful. I don't know why they want to swim in that water, but straight up, they were beautiful.
Does this have something to do with the story?
Yeah, oh yeah, because you know what? That's what caught my attention, to the white object sitting to the left of that picture there. And if you notice that white object is a bag. And I was wondering, why is there a bag there? Then I started putting all the pieces together. I went for my stroll, walked. You know, I hadn't smoked any joints, so I was clear-headed, and I was thinking properly. I decided to sit there and wait, you know, Nix? Yeah. You've seen that.
Yeah, you sent me the picture, too. You're like,
I started going crazy.
What's this look like to you? And I'm like, I don't know.
I just wanted to watch planes land.
Boating equipment? I'm just like, that's why I said to you. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I just wanted to watch the planes land, really. That's the reason why I went there. it was nice. It was a beautiful day, and it ruined it with a body bag. And unfortunately, some poor soul lost their life. And I guess I got to see the tail end of it while they were waiting for somebody to pick up the body, but I didn't know that that's what it was. And I was getting looked at, and I recorded. I don't know if you guys seen that part, but they were staring at me like there was no tomorrow. Okay, and I was getting worried that they were going to stop me on the way back.
You do look very highly suspicious. Were you wearing your sunglasses when this was going on too?
Yeah, it was, and that's the thing. Like, if you see me with my sunglasses on, I'll give you guys and you ladies a little hint here on the YouTube channel. But
look at this shady mofo.
There it is. Check it out. All right. So, let me take these glasses off now so you can see my beautiful eyes. Now, what I was saying
Thank you for that.
No problem, Niko. I know you like that. I know you understand, and you like
I love
my story.
staring at you when I go to
but you
edit
like
the
my
video.
storytelling. You like my storytelling.
I do. Go on. No,
Okay.
please, go ahead.
So, as I was saying,
Yes.
I'm standing there by the pier now, and I'm watching, and I guess it's a pier. It's where they park all their yachts. And these guys are going in and out of a boat and coming back and going to the scene, like to where the body is. They actually take the picture. They open the bag. I actually have a picture on my phone that shows, what do you call those? Extremities, which are like arms and legs. And that's how I knew.
We don't need to post that one anywhere.
No, but that one wasn't being posted because
and that's disrespectful.
It is very disrespectful for whoever, unfortunately, if it was a homicide
actually,
or if
I
it
think
was an accident.
you had told me already you had deleted that earlier.
Yeah, and you know what? I was worried that when I walked back, and I stayed there for like 2 hours, guys, but it was beautiful, man. I ended up smoking a joint. I was like, what are they going to do? They ain't going to come here. And I'm doing nothing illegal. I'm smoking a joint. It's legal now.
It's a public place.
And I knew they were going to fucking bother me. They couldn't bother me.
Yeah, it's a public spot.
But I was a little, sketchy about it. And then
Sure.
I finally smoked it, and it was nice. And it was, I started waiting around and waiting. And next thing I know, I walked over. I was thinking in my head, I was going, are they going to take my phone? They see me. Look, I'm boring Niko. Everybody that's not watching the YouTube channel, he's yawning, okay? Now, that's why you guys got to hit the red subscribe button on the YouTube. I'm
Thanks
looking
for
at the
reminding
computer because I'm talking to the people on the computer and I'm talking to you guys. All right? So what I'm saying is hit the subscribe button.
And hit that thumbs up.
Booyah,
like that video,
like that,
guys.
Because this is going to be the
It
content
helps.
that's
It
coming.
helps our analytics. It helps, it helps bring more people to the channel.
And we're going to have the content that you guys aren't going to see. I promise you that, man. If I can keep up this fucking mood, I'm going for gold, man.
By the way, you can go on with your story here in a moment.
Story...
But hold on. No, I just wanted to say, I like when they called in earlier, you basically took the content fucking king name that I made up for myself, and now you're rolling with it. So I had to
he's the Hollywood whore.
I had to reiterate that content kings. I had to put an S on it. Yes, I was like, wait a second.
No, that's because he's actually describing his girlfriend, and he should be putting king and queen, okay, and not him, because he's been slacking. I mean, don't worry, he's been putting some great music up, and I love that part about it. But honestly, the video stuff, I mean, we live in the city. I mean, he's probably seen a lot more crazier shit than I have. So, that's all that matters.
Go on. Back to your story.
Next thing you know, I was worried about them confiscating my phone or asking me what I was doing there. So that's after I smoked the joint. Now I got paranoid. So now I was like, oh, fuck. So that's why I ended up being there for 2 hours, right? I'm going... But you know what? Fuck it. They can't arrest me. I didn't do anything. Unless they're gonna arrest me. They can't take my phone.
You're walking around. That's
I'm allowed to record anything. I was taking pictures of the CN Tower, the airport. I didn't post that.
You didn't even really know what was going on.
I honestly didn't, and I was,
just like joking around about
intrigued, to be honest with you. But I think I was wondering if they were wondering like I was a serial killer and I was coming back to the scene of the crime or whatever.
They do that.
And I was like, fuck, man. But if I would have found the guy first, apparently he had a pocket full of cash and a gold watch.
I read that. It sounded like the way they described him that he was like a pimp or something like that.
It really did sound like that.
He had a suit on, or he's a businessman.
Well, you know what? The yacht they kept going into, they were taking pictures of. It looked like there was some sort of dinner or breakfast set up, so who knows? They said the body wasn't in the water when I read the article. They said the body wasn't in the water long enough that long. So
Yeah, I read the article too.
Yeah.
There was a video on CP24, guys. There was like a 1.5-minute video where they kind of...
And I posted before them, I think.
And by the way, if you guys see this and you're hearing Jay's recollection of what occurred, at least what he saw, not what actually happened, if you do have any information or once you watch that video and you get a little bit more details, please let the police know because they are looking for a suspect.
They are looking for a
right
suspect.
now.
Who knows what it is? And it's not this beautiful face here.
Oh, fuck.
I
Thank
mean, they
God.
can bring me in.
Thank
if they want
God
to
you
talk
didn't
to
get
me.
hurt, Jace, just strolling down there. You imagine you're on cloud 9 one day, you're in a good mood, you go down there, if something happened to you or
Only in
something.
Toronto. This is nuts, man. And it's funny because...
Then it would be up to me to get that content to put the picture of you in the
Dead.
water
I know.
on the channel. I would have failed. People wouldn't even know what happened to Jay.
Niko.
The week after, it'd be like Neeks
What's
and
the point?
somebody
It'd be
else.
RIP.
Yeah,
It'd
Neeks
be
and P again.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Now it's R.I.P. with Neeks and P. I'll be sitting in the room haunting them.
Anyways,
no.
go on.
Let's knock on wood on that one,
Yeah.
okay, guys? Because we don't need to
Put that out
end
there.
up in
No,
the water.
no.
I don't need to end up in
Good
the
vibes
water.
only, guys.
So let's let Niko bring up another subject. Oh, you know what? Let me do it this time.
I got no other subjects. Go
I
for
would
it.
like to talk about this new Joyner song that I heard today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving it to me. Do you actually understand that song at all? Do you?
I haven't fully given it a listen.
Okay. I have listened to it maybe 100 times since you sent it to me already.
Yeah.
It was on replay for an hour and a half or an hour.
Can
at
I
least
just say
to drive down here.
my only thought on it with what I've heard so far?
Please be my guest.
I've only listened to like half of the song, like 1.5 minutes of it, like pretty much like a little bit more than the intro that played today, guys. Because I haven't had a chance prior to this recording. Just came out this afternoon. But I will say right off the bat, you could tell right away it's a different Joyner style. It's a different song. It's obviously very deep, and because it is called ADHD, like this is basically if he was to launch the album, this would be the song that kind of propels it, I think.
Yeah.
And
this would be the number one single.
Yes, and it's straight up like a Juice WRLD song. It's straight up like one of those emo-ish songs with a fucking a sick beat and a catchy hook. And the chorus is sick.
Puts a bridge in the middle. It's nice, man.
Yeah, and what he's saying in it is real, and I'm sure you'll get into it because you listen to the whole thing. So please, I just wanted to say that. But it's straight up. You can tell. Listen, it sounds he's obviously been influenced by Juice WRLD and XXX Tentacion. That's what it sounds like a lot to me. But anyways, go on.
No, yeah it does. And then I was trying to figure out who it sounded like, and once you brought that up, I kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out who it sounded like.
More Juice WRLD for me. I think it's like a straight up. It sounds like Juice WRLD song.
It's not, and it's not as soft
like
as
that
like
Lucid Dream song.
Chris Brown.
You know that Lucid Dream song? That's what this song reminds me of.
Yeah, and it's not as soft as like a Chris Brown.
No.
Right, like when he gets by himself and he sings. It's uppity beat. It's catchy. It's got...
it's a different Joyner, bro. We haven't seen this Joyner, is what I'm saying, which I was very impressed by. I was like, is this Joyner? Bro, I went back and checked. I was like, is this like... Because, sometimes people post a song and they'll, like, put some bullshit on there and it's not actually the song. Like, they'll just be like, oh, new leaked Eminem song, and they'll put, like, some other bullshit on there. Like, I went and looked again, and I was like... and it was from his account. I was like, oh, this is him. At first, I couldn't even tell it was him, bro. I was like, "Is this him?" It sounds like a Juice WRLD song or something. No, it's Joyner, man. It
was him. It threw me off too when he first gave it the first chorus time I heard it. And then once I got to listening to the words,
into it, yeah.
You know what? He's describing the ADHD. He's describing it to a T, man. If you listen to it, you understand, man. It makes so much sense. Niko hasn't had a chance to like really listen to it, but I've had the words in there. I've been looking at the words, overlooking the words, and what he means, and basically he's explaining it to you. I obviously I can't remember them all right now because I've only heard it 100 times today.
We'll do a deeper dive.
But today was
the
first time.
Yeah.
But the song itself is great. Has a great flow. Has a great catch. Has a great rhythm. The only little thing I have about it, and I don't mean to be critical about anything, dude, because you're amazing, is that I don't know if it's auto-tune or something that he's doing with his voice.
He sounds different on it. Yeah, it must be auto-tune.
I don't know if it's part of the song. I don't know if it's because of the song, but yeah, it throws me a little off. But if you watch the video's very graphic. It's got two things going at once.
Is there a video for it too? I didn't see the video.
That one where he's blinking his eyes. That where the hands.
But that's all it is.
That's all it is right now. That's all I think it's gonna be.
It's like how like when he put out those freestyles, like the mask off one, and it was him with the actual mask, and he had the Jason mask on one side and his face. It's like the same thing. Like it's like an infographic type of thing that flashes and like.
But it goes with the beat.
Yeah,
goes with the beat.
Yeah.
There's
I saw
certain
that.
parts that go with the words. If you look, there's got more than one thing going on in the screen.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
With the colors, everything. It's pretty neat. Like I think it's I don't know. Maybe we would know if
Well,
he
check the
explains
show
it
notes,
better.
guys. It's going to be in the show notes.
Yeah, but-
and that's the other thing, actually, which we're stupid. I didn't understand why we didn't start doing that. I want to announce this right now for you guys. On the YouTube channel, we're going to be starting our own playlist. So there's going to be a playlist of all the songs that we actually play on this podcast, because we always give you guys the links. They're all songs you can find on YouTube. We're going to start putting a playlist up on the Late Night Chat.
We can do it that way, eh?
Yeah,
Can't we?
absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you guys ever want to listen to any, like after a while, it'll be like a playlist of all the songs, our way back playbacks and intro songs that we've played on this show will be on the playlist for you guys. So we're going to start doing that. So check next week when you're somewhere right below this video or in the playlist section on YouTube, you're going to see there's going to be a section of Late Night Chat music for you guys. So that's going to be on YouTube for you as well, right? I just thought about that. Yeah,
that's actually pretty good. Thanks for unplugging my cord there.
Yeah.
Thank you. But, no, it was a great song, and I can't wait till you get a chance to listen to it. And I have a feeling that, remember we talked about this earlier in the year, and I don't know, we've been right about a few things. We've been right about, well, you've been right about the Momo mask, because that came out. Yeah. Hold on. And then
for
second,
Halloween, yeah.
we said, didn't we say because of that big Ed Sheeran album at the beginning of the year, that he was going to wait to drop that album near the end of the year? And I think this is a hint.
Yeah.
This is a hint, because it's September now, so October is when they come out. And I think it's going to drop all at once. I think there was a track list that was released, and I don't know how real that is.
For
but
Joyner, you're talking about right now?
Yeah, for the
I mean, the
ADHD,
fact that there's a
leaked.
song out there now that is called ADHD, it gave me hope again.
Yeah.
I was like,
it
okay.
it got me nervous. It got
And
me like, where is this album?
He seemed to be in a really good place as of recently. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I
very
mean,
good. He's been doing the charity. He's the one who gave me that idea.
all this month, every day, he's been giving $500 to a single mother out there.
Every
and
day.
posting the picture of him sending the money to whoever. Obviously, he took out the information that's crucial, but like it's very apparent like that he actually is giving money to single mothers out there that have contacted him for groceries. He says like this is for you to buy groceries for your family.
And that's
a noble thing, man.
Noble.
That's a
and like
really,
I said, I would love to do that. I don't have the money to give to somebody, but you know what? I would love to offer my advice and my expertise and knowledge of whatever I have.
I'm just surprised. Usually you don't see that this early
mind.
in these guys' careers. Usually they give back somewhere down the line.
He's
you know?
very, very kind-hearted, and that's what you'll find about people like that. I think he's born in August, too. I'm not sure if he hits that Virgo thing as well, but he's got the ADHD, and, you know, it does make you you're looking at different things in a different perspective. Sometimes it's hard to explain. I've been getting good at this because the only reason is because I got more than one thing to focus on now, and I've been able to talk a lot better. If you've not noticed, Niko hasn't had a chance to talk in a few minutes, unless I let him, because I'm doing a good job
No,
at
I'm
this.
allowing you to speak. What
But
the
it's,
I can
I'm
talk
just
over
messing.
you, believe
no,
me.
trust me, I'm just messing with him. It's been great, you know, he knows what to say, he just doesn't know how to say it, right? So that's like me. I know what to say, I just don't know how to say it all the time, guys. And if you guys misinterpret it, I will show you. If you just want to know, I will show you and let you know what I mean. If I could probably show you.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
But that's what it is, because you don't have the ADHD. You're focused still on what I'm talking about, but you have no fucking clue. I'm talking about everything. There's three other things going in my head, like what my way back playback's gonna be, everything, you know. And I you know, that Momo mask, we were right about that.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have to purchase one if I can find it again. But there's a Momo mask.
Yeah.
Like one of our earlier episodes.
Out there for Halloween right now. We had first talked about that when we brought that story to the show.
Now, what do you
said
think
that.
about this, okay, Niko? I would like to ask you a quick question now.
Sure.
The Momo mask, didn't they say they took away the actual Momo
off the
art
internet
and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Didn't they get rid of the whole thing?
They said that the
up?
creator said he destroyed it so it wouldn't be able to hurt anybody.
No,
I doubt
they
they actually
got
did,
pictures. Pictures. They got. I thought there was a
Costumes.
movie gonna be coming out soon about it.
Yeah.
That's another thing I heard. But you know what? This is crazy. What,
We did call that one. I said, watch.
We're not bad.
There's gonna be Momo costumes this year.
It's not that hard to call something like that, but I mean, we did call. We've been calling a few things, and if we're right about this Joyner thing, and I hope we are, then you know what?
Too.
Booyah to everybody.
I did too. But
Because I hope we can say that on our fucking 1-year anniversary that he dropped an album. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Also, yeah, that would be. But I also wanted to mention, because I was actually thinking about it today, actually, is that leading into the end of the year, something that we tried to do within our first couple of episodes last year, which we didn't do a great job on at the time, because you were kind of still getting used to doing this whole thing and you weren't that prepared for it, is the end of the year best of lists. I was already sitting there trying to make my top 5 albums of the year.
Oh fuck, man! I didn't even have a chance yet.
Yeah, so I'm not going to spoil.
Thought about that.
I'm not start to think about it now because
Okay,
we're
cool.
getting into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a lot easier than I think the top rappers.
At this point, I got
50
about
rappers for me.
4 or 5 albums right now. I think that are worthy.
Yeah.
Whether or not what's going to come out in the fourth quarter, and like I mentioned before, that's usually when like the best rap albums usually of the year come out is during this fourth quarter. So if Joyner comes in, automatic probably he's going to be my 5th. But is something going to get knocked out of there? I don't know. I'm not going to spoil it right now which ones are in my top 5. But from our conversations on this show, I'm sure some of you guys can guess some of the ones that would be contenders for me in our top 5, like albums we talked about.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, I'll throw one out there that I recently talked about was the YBN Corday album.
That one has been getting us crazy views too for some reason. We have that one on our SoundCloud. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a hot topic right now.
Yes.
And I'm still waiting for the Baby album. That's another one that's supposed to drop.
Ooh, that is dropping soon. Kirk?
In another week or two, man, it's got to be out, man. Because he said a couple weeks, so I think they were saying 3 to 5 weeks.
Shit.
So that's around the time.
That's going to be a contender for sure, probably.
For sure.
Yeah,
Big time, man. It's not even a joke because he's even releasing little tracks. He went on the Post Malone.
I was just about to ask you that. My Enemy or something, My Enemies or something like that.
I don't know the song 100% yet. No Enemies or My Enemies or something.
No Enemies,
like
I think it's called. Did you listen to it? I didn't listen to it.
It's all,
is
his
decent?
part is crazy, man. Yeah.
That's a weird combo though.
But
That's
the whole
what I mean,
album
like,
is different, eh? The
Post Malone. I haven't listened to it.
His
I hated
album
his last
this year,
album. Hated it.
Actually, you know what? I think this one is. No, I like the other one better than I like this one, to be honest with you, except for that one, maybe that one track. Maybe another track, I can't remember
the last album? Oh, I didn't like the last one.
I don't know if it was the last album or the one before
Beer
that.
Bongs and Bentleys?
I didn't mind that one.
That's what I mean, no, that one, that wasn't the last one, though, I don't think. That was the one
whatever,
right?
This one is more, I don't know, he's singing more. It's like, it's different. It's not like, that rap and that mumble rap stuff that he had, man. It wasn't that. It's different. It's good. It's if you like that stuff. I mean, if you like to switch up your content, right? I've been listening to everything lately, dude. I've been listening to 60s music. So if you really want to get to way back playbacks, I could put some crazy old 60s
Whatever you
tunes.
want, man.
But no,
we should be leading into that though.
That's what I'm trying to get into. See, as you know, I'm getting good at this now. So I should really start my own show and just sit in front of a fucking camera, guys, and just talk. Because you know what? This is great. I get to a perfect level of being stoned. And it just brings out the best.
You're on a different level altogether today, I'll tell you that.
Niko's loving this. Niko is loving this. He told me to bring my game today, and it's here. And that's why I won that thing, because I'm number one.
I knew this was going to be a hit show, this one. That's why, with our call-ins and fucking you seeing the body and all that crazy shit that occurred this past week, this was a good one. And
everything that happened on the weekend, it's been great, man. It's been fucking... And you know, just before we get to my way back playback, I just want to say, with all due respect to the cup, the only reason I had somebody else holding the cup, and not for anything, it's because Kevin, a great friend of mine, okay, who also has a birthday on the weekend that I have, was this on the 7th, the day he decided to invite everybody up, and he decided to say, you know what, let's have a party for JT and Sal's birthday. So I was like, dude, Saturday's your birthday. And he's like, oh, I tried tricking you guys, but it didn't work, I guess. JT's too smart. See? I have that actually posted, that JT's too smart. So if anybody wants to know, I have it. I'll put a post-it where it says JT's too smart. So he invited us all up to have a birthday at his house in Innisfil. And you know what? That's what happened. We get together, we play fucking table tennis, pong, whatever you want to call it. We play darts, we play Jatoni. Some of them, as you can hear in the video, were rocking out. Well, one guy, he's a one-man band. He brings like 3 or 4 guitars, right? And there's the pedals and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys look like you're having a good time.
Man.
From the video I saw, you guys were having a great time.
Honestly, those were like ping pong balls, bro. They would never have hurt the cup. I would never have put it in intentional harm. You know, we were thinking of doing darts and see who can get the first one upside down in the top, but no, that didn't work. And I'm still contemplating on putting a hole on the side and on the top with a screen so I can make a bong, but shh, don't tell anybody. But no, it's not gonna happen. That will no,
You know,
no
to
disrespect.
be fair, I did bring all that shit up, and I didn't agree that everybody should be grabbing onto the cup. Like we never actually had a chance to discuss it, you and me, because we had the other guys on the phone. But that is how I felt about it. And to be fair, I was really just trying to stir the pot more because I thought that's where Peter's issues was with it, but yet he kind of backed off. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
See, we think the same now, man. That's the craziest thing. But yeah,
and I will say the word one more time. Sadly, when you get into something like this, you need to create content for the show. And as a result of that...
Controversy or not.
Yeah. I'm very fucking ashamed that P dropped the ball on that one when he called in. To be fair, because he knows that's like breaking kayfabe. He knows that you need to troll a bit to get on this level and try to fucking...
Oh, and I knew Jesse was on when it wasn't that. He was actually happy to see it doing stuff.
Right.
You know, so I knew he
as
was
was
down
I.
with me
No,
and
as was I. But I'm just saying, I think we're gonna really come correct and fucking come on here and say,
because you got pictures. That's where your content should be. What they wrote about.
Yeah.
What I was doing with the cup.
No, I just think it was a lost opportunity. That's all. I just think it was a lost opportunity. Like,
no,
that's all.
It was great, guys. You know what? Honestly.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
No, I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just trying to say. I'm just saying. I think he should have went a little bit hard. I was ready to. Is what I'm saying.
I was ready too, man. If I just had boxing gloves on in here,
bro. Me and you were arguing before. Remember the other day? I was like, "Calm the fuck down, bro." You're like, "I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want with the camera." I was like, "Whoa."
No, because honestly, I mean, okay. I also watched. I don't know if it was Schwartz from St. Louis or whatever, on the actual real Stanley Cup. Okay, not that this has any less respect or purpose. Okay, this has just as much, if not more. Okay, the cup I'm pointing at everybody that just can't see me.
Lambeau Cup.
But that's why subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, but back again.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was gonna. I seen them do shots, people, but giving it to their wives, to their friends on a patio. I've seen them taking margaritas out of it this year. So you can't say you can't share with your friends.
The pasta was Petrangelo.
Yeah, that was because it was in Woodbridge or King City.
Yeah.
And then Schwartz, I'm pretty sure, was the margaritas.
Yes, I think you're right. Because Petrangelo was the
Canadian
pasta
too.
And
isn't he Schwartz?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure because I thought they were up north. They were at a cottage looking of some sort, but they were on partying, man.
Yeah.
You know what? He had the cup. He worked hard for that all year. I worked hard for that, man. I played a hockey pool since the beginning of October last year.
Listen, if you want to talk about people being disrespectful and doing crazy shit with it, you could just point to Ovechkin. Enough said. That's all I have to
Exactly, man. I should be tagging Ovi in this
Ovi was the king of doing shit with the cup.
Hey, maybe I should tag him.
Because he that was way overdue when he won that cup. You know what I mean? When he won that,
and that's why I thought
Ovi did the world tour. Yeah,
and to be honest with you,
he had caviar out of it.
Yeah. To be honest with you, that's what actually made me want to do it.
With Ovi's antics, yeah, I know that was great. That was great.
And then it just took a matter of me getting the courage and grabbing my balls and saying, "Let's do this."
All right.
And then
so there we go.
After I shake his hand after I grab my balls.
Continue your journey. Continue your journey with the Lambeau Cup, Jay, for this year, because it soon will be out of your hands to the next winner. But enjoy the content, everyone. We said content about 1,000 times this episode, just for Jess.
I took that content king, and I turned it on me. That's for you, Jess.
All right.
But yeah, so let's get to the way back playback, okay? Because that's where we were. Because the ADHD fucking takes me everywhere for a ride. That's what I mean. So, last episode, we were talking about some controversial shit. We were talking about a lot of stuff that's going on. I mean, not a lot, but some stuff that's going on in the States because of the Dave Chappelle stuff and things that happen that I've been seeing on the news. And unfortunately, I need us to all get together. And I wish I could have had the way back playback, because during this week that I realized that it was perfect, because I listened to Eminem's White America. And if you really listen to that song, he's trying to unite all you guys. Everybody that says, yeah, he's just a white boy from the, dude, okay, if you weren't listening to him in the ghetto, you are now. It doesn't matter. Or you were then when he was underground, so it doesn't really matter. Okay? I don't care who you are. What's his name? Jamar? Whatever.
Or Jamar.
Yeah. I don't care who you are. You ever want to beef it out with me? It's okay. I don't have much to say. All I have to say is, I think he's just trying to unite everybody together as one. And look at that. Because of that, we have everybody from French rap to Spanish rap to everything. Okay, dude, it's all a type of music. It's all an art, guys. Okay, if you have the talent, doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter what skill level you're at. Go out there and just give it your all, dude. Because there's nothing else better than to be. And look what happened. Joyner did. He gave it his all. He worked hard. Eminem worked hard. They work hard. These guys. A lot of these guys from the hood. I know I can't. If I start naming everybody, they worked hard for this shit. And this is it, man. They work together. And that's what happens. Everybody listens to everybody's music, okay?
Yep.
That's just the way it is. If you look at my playlist, it's everything. Every nationality, everything that I can understand, at least that's my language, right?
And if not, you're a hater. I mean,
exactly, straight up.
Yeah.
Music is music. Music is gold. And music is what makes this world so much more exciting. It shouldn't be making us angry, shouldn't be making us fight.
People are just trying to express themselves, right? And connect with people. That's what it is. Like, and as we're doing with this thing, right? That's basically all we're trying to do.
And I hope this connects to some of you listeners in the States, too, because I really wish that I didn't have to see all that crap I see on the news. I know you guys have a good country down there. It's just a little misunderstood sometimes, all right? And I'm not trying to hate on anybody. We're on this side of the world for a reason, because we're the new world, not the old world, okay? Let's do it the right way this time, okay? Let's not be so divided. And that said, I'm going to bring out our way back playback, if Niko doesn't mind, if that's all.
White America from Eminem's, the Eminem show, I believe, right?
I'm pretty sure it was Eminem show.
Not on Encore. It was on Eminem show. This was at the height of his popularity, as his career.
And this song, if you actually he says really listen to it before you start listening to it. Like, he says it right before the song starts, as he's rolling the song in. So just listen to it and really take a moment to sit there and listen. Like I said, like Niko said, it'll be most likely in our playlist up to come on the YouTube.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna go back a few episodes, guys, and load some things up for you. I'll take a moment to do that.
I will be putting the link up, sure, in the show notes for sure.
Yep.
And it's like I said, it's a great song. For some reason, it made me think.
One more time. Want to shout out that YouTube plug one more time. Subscribe, guys.
Subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit the red button. You guys are gonna love what you see, and you know what? You're gonna love me. You're gonna love Neeks. You're gonna love our beautiful faces, and you're gonna just learn to not like that jersey.
And all our friends here and that call in and are part of this show as well. And we got guys risking their lives putting out this content for you, like Jay over here, fucking
could have got arrested for that shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I could have gotten shit.
All right, though. With that being said, I guess we'll wrap it up here. White America from Eminem and the Eminem show for you guys. All right,
man.
See you guys next week.
Let's do her next week, guys.
Later.
Subscribe.